Welcome back. I'm Maris Hines, and this is AMP's 90-second power up. This week, we're talking about implicit bias. Implicit biases involve all of the perceptions, attitudes, feelings, and stereotypes that have developed as a result of a prior influence or societal imprint. It is an automatic positive or negative preference for a group based on one's subconscious thoughts. More than 85% of all Americans consider themselves to be unprejudiced. Yet, researchers have concluded that the majority of people in the United States hold some degree of unconscious bias. Thus, we use the term implicit bias to describe when we have attitudes towards people or associate stereotypes with them without our conscious knowledge. It's important to remember that implicit biases operate solely on the unconscious level. They are less intentional and controllable. People like to believe that they aren't susceptible to these stereotypes and biases, but the reality is that you do it whether you like it or not. It's the brain's natural tendency to go through new information and categorize that leads to the formation of these implicit biases. Implicit biases also come from the fact that we are influenced by our environment and stereotypes that already exist in society. It is generally impossible to separate yourself from the influence of society. You can, however, become more aware of your unconscious thinking and the ways in which society influences you. The good news is that implicit biases are not set in stone. Even if you hold unconscious biases against other groups of people, it's possible to adopt new attitudes even on the unconscious level. And that's our breakdown of implicit biases in 90-second or less. Have questions for us? Comment below. I'll see you next week on AMP's 90-second power up.